Well, here we are on vacation. But when I'm on vacation, I'm still thinking about you. So listen, here's the top 10 things that you can purchase for that artist in your life, because Christmas is coming up, or maybe his birthday's coming up. So we'll start at number 10. Here we go, number 10. And it's the MoKo Paracord strap. Actually, this comes in two, with two straps in it. Available on Amazon. I'll have the links below. And I got these two colors. They offer a couple of different colors, but these are great. I use them on my cameras. You can use them on a bag. And it gets rid of that neck band on the camera, which I really didn't care for. So I think you'll like it too. So that's number 10, the MoKo Universal Paracord Nylon Braided Adjustable Camera Hand Grip Strap. And right now on Amazon, they're running around $9 for the two of them. I hope I don't look too goofy out here, but, oh, goofy. Yeah, we're on the Disney thing, but here's number 9. Now this is a 18 by 24 cutting mat, and it's self-healing. And I think any artist would appreciate this. There's gradations on it for both centimeters and inches. It gives you some common angles, 45-degree angles and also 60-degree angles. And just about anybody around the house would like this because it allows me to go in, cut something. It doesn't do any damage to the cutting surface below, and it's portable. At 18 by 24 inches, it really allows you to get in there, cut what you need, and then you can put this back away. So 24 by 18, and right now that's running around $30, but it's very thick, very sturdy, and I love mine. Hey, aren't those clouds gorgeous in the background? Man, I love it out here. It's perfect, but here's number 8 for you. Number 8 here are some Klein Tool utility bags. You can kind of get an idea from my hands how large they are. They're really sturdy. I can put a bunch of stuff in it. They kind of stand up for you too. They've got this bottom that'll open up so they can stand up. They come with a carabiner clip as well. You have one that's a little bit taller than the other one. I think the sizes on these are 6.5 inches tall for the orange one here and 7.5 inches tall. You can put pencils, you can put just about anything. Put some potato chips for that trip out there, I guess, when you're out painting or anything else. But I find these to be extremely helpful, and I think the artist in your life, or maybe yourself, they'll like them too. So they're $15.97 for the pair of them right now on Amazon. I hope that lifeguard's paying attention. I may not be here much longer. Here's number 7. Hey, and here's number 7. If the artist in your life, or even yourself, use tube paints, and you got to save money. Everybody is out to save money, hopefully, and this is a tube wringer, and allows you to go and get every last little bit of paint out of that tube. You clamp it down. You're able to use the big key on the side, kind of like the old tuna fish can, and it'll compress the paint down, and you'll get every bit of paint that's available out of that tube. So a money saver and efficient use of your materials that you pay so much money for. So I think you'll like the tube wringer. $9.99 right now through Amazon. Well, I think that's a stingray or maybe a rock, but when I tell my story, it's going to be a stingray. So here's number 6. Hey, now this one might seem a little bit funny to you, but 96 pencils. These are the Ticonderoga number 2 pencils. And actually, it's almost like it's a little opulent because I got these a couple of years ago. 96 of them, so 8 boxes of these pencils. They're fantastic pencils. They're real wood. They write fantastic, but what's nice is you always know you've got a pencil, and my daughter's gotten used to it. My whole family, they'll go, oh, get one of Dad's pencils, because I keep them out in the studio, and it's just a great buy right now. They're 96 of them. Right now they're $9.13, so technically less than 10 cents a pencil, and they're a great addition to the studio, and I really love them. I think you will too. My wife and my family, they're behind me in the background, but here's number 5 for you. you might have expected a sketchbook, and it's a sketchbook, but this is Stillman Byrne, and this is a beta series of their sketchbooks, and I'll kind of go over the series, but it's a thick water media, made for water media. This in particular one, really nice. I've used it for watercolors, a lot of pen and inks that I'll use them for. You just feel like you're really working on quality materials. I like the ring bound because it allows it to lay flat. I can fold it up. I can clamp them to my easel if I want to. And so this is the beta series. So let me just kind of read these off for you. They make them wire bound, and they also make them edge bound here. So whatever your preference, they make them in a whole host of sizes. I think you'll find one that you like. But the Alpha series is 150 grams white paper. It's really made for dry media, what you're kind of used to for sketchbooks. Beta series, these are thicker. The paper is 270 GSM, so nice and thick. It can stand up to water media. The Gamma is 150 GSM, kind of like the Alpha, except it comes with an ivory paper as opposed to the white paper. The Nova series is 150 grams GSM as well, but it's a gray paper made for dry media. And finally, the Zeta is 270 grams, very thick, much like, or exactly like the Beta here, but it comes with white paper and a smooth surface instead of this regular surface. It'll come with a smoother, kind of what we would tend to call a hot plate surface. So Stillman Byrne series wire-bound sketchbooks, different sizes, different prices, but I do not believe you will be disappointed at all with those. Hey, do you see that dark shape behind me? Keep an eye on it, but here's number 4. Okay, I've talked about these in a previous video I did, but these are actually little Suki stainless steel condiment containers. They're stainless steel. I love them. They have this nice seal on them, so whatever materials you put in here won't, they seal real well, and the materials won't leak out. Comes with some labels. These are really handy. You can put your stuff in, throw them in a bag. They won't leak on you. Might leak if you take them on a plane, I don't know, with the changing pressure. But I've never had a problem with them. They're very nice. They're a great size. Each one of these are 3.4 ounces, which I think is just kind of perfect. And I use these in the studio, and I also use them when I go out to paint as well. So I think you'll be really pleased with those. And a set of 3 of those, I don't have my price on these. I'll put it down below in the description, what they're running now for price. But everything I'm going to show you today is under $50. But I think you'll really like those. So, yeah, we're at the Disney Castaway Key right now, but here's number 3. Number 3 of what I think an artist in your life would really enjoy. I found these. I looked for. I've been looking for something that really, in my estimation, was for me better than some of the other little books that are out there. These are actually by a German company called Leuchtturm. Leuchtturm 1917 notebooks. And I really love these. I put the CP. You can't get that. That's custom, baby. So they come in this kind of a weight is kind of like the standard weight. There's a host of colors that you can get them in. I carry them with me all the time. This particular one, I hope you can see. I'm going to bring it closer. But this one has a dot pattern on it. Can you see that? And I love the ones with the dot patterns because if I want to do something kind of to scale, I can use them for that. I do a lot of little architectural stuff. We're thinking about putting an addition on the house. So using those dots are great. This particular one is also a Leuchtturm, but it actually has 120 pound GSM paper in it, and I use it for my fountain pen. And I keep my ideas in here. This one, I'll show you a little closer. This one is actually a lined surface. So they come with the dotted like we saw before. They also come with lined. They come plain, and they also come in a grid pattern as well. Different sizes. No, I don't get the bleed through. They're really, at first I wasn't sure I was going to like it, and then I just kind of fell in love with it. This one's a thinner paper, but it just does so well. And this is 120 pound GSM, I'm sorry. And it's a little bit thicker, and the fountain pen just loves it. And so carry these with me all the time, everywhere I go. And they're really a great addition to my backpack. Hey, and here's number 2. Check this one out. Hey, while I'm talking about fountain pens, here's my number 2 gift, and that is fountain pens. These fountain pens are by, some people say Lamy, some people say Lamy, but Lamy. They are fountain pens that are also made in Germany, much like, like my Leuchtturm 1917 books. I have 2 of them. One's got a medium nib on it. One's got extra fine nib. But these pens, they're great fountain pen, kind of entry level stuff. They write really well. They come with that's a medium nib. Really feel great on paper. It makes you feel good just to write with them. I think the artist in your life will just feel special. I won't say they're indestructible, because I'm sure they're destructible, but they're great pens. Under $50 for the pen. When you get one, they come preloaded with a cartridge that's got the Lamy blue ink in it. What I do, and what many people do, is they will go ahead and they will get a color that they prefer. I like just black. And that brings up the platinum carbon ink. I use this in my fountain pens, but you'll have to, if you don't want to buy cartridges, you don't have to. This is a refill cartridge, and so it'll come out, and you can actually load it. You spin it, dip it in the ink, spin it. It fills up this tube with ink, and then you can put it into your pen. So that's an additional charge for that. The pens right now, looks like $26.73 right now. A couple of different people sell them on Amazon. They're plastic cases, but they're just so nice. The platinum carbon black ink, this bottle right now is running $17.95. And they call them ink converters, the little things that the little things for filling in putting ink in. They're called converters, and a pack of 5 of those is almost $20. You can get one for $2.50. I got a pack of 5, and so I know I'll have them. But you can get ink in cartridges that'll fit as well. But I love the carbon black ink and love the pens. If you couldn't tell. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Here's number 1. All the links are in the description for you. Thanks a lot. Number 1 is a book, actually, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. I have it on my Kindle. I actually went out and bought the physical book because I wanted to show it to you. But I have it on a Kindle. I have all my notes on it. But I read this book every year. It's kind of a kick in the pants book. And when you have gotten kind of lazy or you need to refocus, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield has just been fantastic. He's got a couple of more out there. He's a writer. He wrote Legend of Bagger Vance and some other screenplays. And it's an easy read, but you are going to be taking notes, and it's a great way to think about art. You could be a writer, a poet, a visual artist. It really doesn't matter. This will get you through that resistance. He talks about resistance and how you need to break through that and some ways to think about it. that I highly, highly recommend this book, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It's my number one, and I think it'll be your number one for the holiday season that's coming up, or just a gift of really support for the artist in your life. I hope you like that. Number one, without a doubt. Well, I hope you like those. The links for all these are in the description, so check them out. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. There'll be more like this, though. I don't know the next time I'll get out here to the islands. So, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.